Hey, I am Carolyn Weber with Deadwood History, and we're here at the Homestake Adams Research and Cultural Center. I'm here with my partner in crime, Rose. And today, I don't know if you guys know, but we have literally tens of thousands of historic photographs in our archival collection. And some of them have great information with them, with the photographs telling us who's in it, where it's at, what year it was, and all that kind of information. But a lot of them don't. And so Rose right here is going to join me today, and we're going to do a little people watching in this photograph to see if we can't come to some conclusions of what is going on here in this photograph, which is kind of fun. I think we're going to have fun with this.
Yep. So it's conjecture, right, Carolyn?
Totally.
Yep. But it's going to be fun, like you said, and let's look at this photo.
Yeah.
Let's start it off. Well, I would say it's probably a 4th of July parade. Look at all the flags.
Yeah. But they had a lot of those for when people were coming back from service and things like that. I don't know. It could be 4th of July. It's a parade, obviously.
Right.
We got that much down.
Because some people are facing the, with their backs to the photographer, and some people are facing straight ahead, looking
Just
at the
milling
photographer.
about. Yeah. And I think they're waiting for the parade to come up, right? These guys are looking at it.
This stagecoach or whatever it is just coming by right now, so it's a little blurred in that part of the photo.
Yeah.
But you can see the Syndicate building right here, and what's today is the Midnight Star, the Phoenix building, is right there.
And look at this name. It says Charles Haynes, but it doesn't say anything about
John G. Haynes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Excuse
I
me,
knew
I
that's
need
what
to
you
get my
meant.
magnifying glass out.
Yeah, John G. Haynes, thank you. But I don't know, what is it? There's not like John G. Haynes Department Store or eyeglass shop or anything like that.
But if we look down here, Carolyn, it says something about dry goods and carpet. Does it look like it says dry goods and carpet?
It does. It does, I would have to say.
So you're probably right. It is some type of, like a department store or a mercantile.
Selling some kind of goods there, right.
And Carolyn and I were really admiring all these fancy hats that the ladies have on. And Carolyn, you want to talk about this business?
Oh yeah, we just noticed this sign a little bit before we got on air here, so to speak. And it's the Ackerman Millinery, what did we say that was? Parlor? Okay, Ackerman Millinery Parlor. So, of course, that's a hat maker's place. So that's why they have all these women wearing these great hats.
They beautiful hats.
Beautiful hats. Yep. I mean, look at this lady's hat. Woo!
Yes.
Don't you think she's like?
Oh, she's probably wealthy. Look at it's a light colored dress, whether it's white or not, but it's a very light colored dress, and everybody's dressed up for the parades. The men have suits on, the women all in dresses, of course.
Yeah.
But still, I think that's interesting because Deadwood had dirt streets at the time.
I know. Imagine that.
So look, it goes to prove Deadwood has loved parades for years upon years.
I know. Deadwood, Paradeville, we love it. Yes. And I see up here, this is just a conjecture again. Rose, look at this. Upper level of a Main Street building. This girl looks like she's wearing a corset and nothing else. Now, my magnifying's not that great and it's still pixelated. I can't really tell. But it really, don't you think that she could be?
Oh, she is. It is. That's exactly right. So it's probably a brothel.
Yeah, she could be a sporting girl up there. Taking time out from work to watch the parade.
Yep. So, Carolyn, let's talk about these pine trees that you had pointed out earlier, too.
Yeah, up here on this little balcony on the second floor here of that building there. I think if you look at other parade photographs, and I think you've noticed this too, Rose, from Deadwood, they always had pine trees out here when they had parades and celebrations going on, wherever they could fit them in. On top of the Franklin Hotel on the veranda.
Yes, I have
that?
seen that. I have seen, and even on the top of the Franklin, I think itself, the hotel.
Wow.
I think
Cool.
I've seen photos like that too.
Yep.
So what do you think that represented?
Well, I think it's just an easy way to decorate things and to give it a little life on here on Main Street, Deadwood. And, it is the Black Hills, so hey.
Yeah.
What about you? What are your conjectures on that?
I wonder if they didn't decorate them. Like, we don't see it decorated right now, but I wonder if they did something like that. But look how vibrant the second floors in Deadwood were.
Yeah.
So we're hoping, I'm pretty sure we're hoping that that happens in Deadwood again. We've done some of our own second floor decorating with the brothel Deadwood.
Yeah, and there's plenty of opportunities out there for people to take advantage of those second floor properties. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, and let's talk about the lights. So they used to have tent lights. I guess, is that what you'd say, Carolyn?
Like those Edison bulbs that they had that strung across,
right, across Main Street. And so they do that on Gold Street now. So when Deadwood Alive is performing on Gold Street in the summer season, they have it set up like that, and I think it's fabulous because it really does represent the history very accurately.
It does, yeah. It's nice, and you see people sitting there all the time enjoying just a break or shows or something. I love this guy. This was my comment to you earlier, Rose. I go, oh, this guy, he's just got his umbrella here. What, is he waiting for rain, or is he just afraid of some sunshine?
He's dressed like a train porter or
an like a conductor.
Yes,
Well, look, he's got something on his hat.
Yep. So he
that
has more of a dress like that, but the little children are all over the place.
I know, and that's sweetheart. I know.
Little guy sitting here.
Cutie.
And then look at the hillsides. There's hardly any trees. That is crazy, isn't it?
I know, because you think they've always been here.
Yes.
But they haven't.
But hence the name Deadwood, right?
Hence the name. That's right. Yep. So what else? Is there anything else that strikes you? Oh, look at this gal way up here.
Oh, yes.
In her hat looking out.
Let's talk about this. So this is just complete fallacy. But there is a woman sitting here in the second floor. And we're thinking she camped out all night to have her spot to watch the parade.
Yep.
Right, Carolyn? Did you think she went to the millinery?
We're thinking that she maybe did. She picked out her hat because if you look real close as we are, you can see that she's obviously wearing a hat. And then so she went down there yesterday. She got her hat. She came up here and she said, I'm not missing a minute of that parade. I'm camping out on here on my porch.
But Deadwood was still a little bit raucous in the 1890s. Not probably as raucous as it was in 1876.
No,
but 1890 there were still lots of saloons in Deadwood, right, Carolyn? So in this awning, it almost looks like there's a body buried in the awning.
Yep.
Carolyn said that's the guy's knees. So he was probably partying way too much the night before.
Miss Fancy Hat got a little torqued at him and said, well, I'm going to put an end to that because you've been doing it night after night after night, and I want to have a good night's rest for the parade.
I want to make sure I have my seat in ample time.
Yep.
And this guy was bugging her, so she offed him. And then his body is in the awning. No one's going to find him for probably weeks because it's summertime in Deadwood.
Yeah, and she could hit the road by that time and be gone.
Yeah.
Get away with it. So, well,
do you think that about wraps it up, Carolyn?
I think they're probably about ready for us to wrap this up.
Well, we had fun with it, and if you liked it, please let us know. We have, like Carolyn said, thousands and thousands of photographs, and it's sometimes just fun because you do sit
and wonder
and look at people all the time, right? People watch you. You sit on Main Street or in a park or at the mall.
I'm going to do that tonight at the Deadwood Jam. I'm going to wonder about all these people. God, what place did they come from?
Carolyn's going to the Marshall Tucker Band, so you might see her tonight if you're at the Deadwood Jam.
Yep. Are you going to anything?
I am not.
Okay.
I am not. So I'm going to get out of the screen and Carolyn can wrap this up.
Wrap it up. Okay, well, thanks for joining Rose and I today. We had a lot of fun with this picture, and there's a lot, like Rose said, there's a lot of great pictures here at the Homestake Adams Research and Cultural Center, so stop by anytime you're curious, okay? Bye, have a great weekend.